Hello and welcome to day 3 of Vlogmas. Well, it's been a work day for me today, so it is somewhat later in the day and I've just picked the camera up to film. But I thought I'd pop out here, have a little chat. I'm having a cappuccino decaf unsweetened, just to perk me up a little bit. And I thought I would share my advent calendar for today, what I'm going to be doing. Oh. So there's the box. I've got my felt in there, so I can see what colour I'm going to be working with today. So we've got day 3, and let's have a look and see what we're working with. Okay, it's a blob. Middle blob, that should be fun. But it does show you on the pattern where it's got to go. So I'm going to find the fabric out, which, let's have a look, see what we've got. It's the beige one. So I'm presuming it's that one. So it looks like I'm going to be working with this. So let's see how we get on. Well, I enjoyed that bit of stitching, so that's all done. So that's day 3 done. I can't wait to actually start some different stitching, so I'm enjoying it so far, so I'm looking forward to that. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. I'll pop that over there. I've just seen this little kit on my worktop and I think I might have a go at that tonight, see if I can make that. I did start the crocheted frog last night. I didn't do much. I'm on the body now. I did the little stumpy feet. That took me a bit of doing. I'm out of practice with doing little fiddly things like that. But yes, I'm on the body, so I'm hoping that I can crack on with that, and I will share what I get done with you a little bit later on. But yes, I thought I'd do that, otherwise it's just going to get lost in all the stuff in my sewing room, so that's something for tonight. But before that I need to go in the house and sit and wait to get an appointment. I have just had a message saying I need to phone up the teaching hospital. It's basically my dentist has referred me to go for a tooth out. I've got a broken tooth which has been like that for a good 15 years I reckon, and had an x-ray a few months ago, and they decided there was a bit of an infection up here, which I can't feel anything. It's not tender or anything at the minute, so it was on about me having it out, so I've had to agree to that. I don't want it out, but I had to say yes to that. And I've always known it's going to have to come out at some point. but he knows I'm not keen about having it out because I had a bad experience years ago and had a tooth out. I went, he didn't numb me up properly. I had 6 injections, and when he was taking that tooth out from down here, I could feel everything, and he would not listen that I could feel the pain, and it was a lot of pain, and it just put me off going to the dentist. But you know, I have been regularly for checkups after I got over the shock of it all, like, but yeah, so I think this is probably why he's making me go to the hospital, because I'm probably not going to be a very good patient. So yes, but I've got to go and sit, and then there's you have to wait to get through, because obviously busy times, I think, you know, there's certain quieter times, so I've got to sort of just go and sit and wait and be on hold. I did try before I started filming, but I don't know, unless I lost signal on my phone, just got cut off a couple of times, so I need to go and try again and sit and wait. And then I might do some pancakes today, ready for the freezer for Christmas, and maybe keep 1 or 2 out for everybody to have for tea tonight, as we've got some strawberries and cream in the fridge. So I will catch you all a bit later on. And I'm back somewhat later than I'd planned. It is quite late in the evening. Really, well, a bit later than I'd planned. I don't know where today's gone to though. It's gone really fast, so I don't seem to have done much. I did manage to get through to the hospital eventually. Second attempt, I was first in the queue, and it kept telling me, oh, we'll be with you in 5 minutes. It must have took about 10 minutes or so before I got through. Anyhow, I've got my appointment, and it's in January, first week of January, and I think I'll be having my tooth out then, so I've got to go to the sedation suite, so yes, so I'm not looking forward to that, but it's got to be done. What else have I done? Oh, I did the onions, so I finished off processing them today. So they are in, I've got 5 jars of onions, and that's 3 kilos of onions. So they're all caramelised, taste lovely, and yeah, they're just finishing off cooling down, and then they will go into the pantry. So about 5 jars, and if I got 5 before, that'll keep us going for a while. I don't know. And I have done a little bit of crafting as well tonight. I got this little kit that I showed earlier on. Well, I did sit down to do it. It's a wonder I actually finished it. I've got Charlie trying to walk all over the tray because he wanted a fuss, and then I've got a Salem who decided he needed fussing and it had to be now, so he nearly ended up with that bits of felt and everything stuck to his bum, but I put my tray down and we had a bit of a cuddle time, so he went off happy. So that's the decoration. It's quite a good size, really. The only thing I can't say I like is the antlers. There's one hole in the antler which, when you look at the front of the packaging, excuse me, the antlers look quite thick, and they look like they're held in a little bit better, but mine are not. Mine are on the thin part, but other than that, it seems to be okay. Everything's on, everything's in place. So I think I'm losing an eye. Tells you to glue the eyes on and the cheeks, but they're coming off a bit. I think I'm going to have to find a different glue. So I'll have to sort that out, and then it's ready to go on the tray. And I managed to get a little bit of crochet done on the frog, but I've got to say I'm struggling a bit with this because it's cotton. It is splitting a little bit, but I think I'm using a 2.5mm hook, and I find that quite fiddly to use. My fingers aren't used to it, so that's as far as I've got. So I've actually done probably about that much this evening, which it feels like it's taken me forever to do. So I've got probably another 6 rounds of decreasing to get up to the neck. So I'll probably leave that for tomorrow. See if I can get on. Give my fingers a rest. Because it is quite fiddly. I mean, when I look at around the edge there, I can see the stitches. But then when I come to crochet, it's like they disappear. So, I don't know. We'll get there. I'll keep going, bit at a time, bit each day. I should have it done for Christmas. Oh dear. I don't know. The things we do. Oh, and also I managed to make some waffles today, so I'll put a couple of pictures of that in. I think I've got, I do know we had waffles for tea, and I'm sat there eating mine and Kevin's eating his, and I'm thinking to myself, oh no, I didn't take a picture. So I asked Jake if he would take a picture for me of his. So when you see the picture, you'll see 3 pieces of waffle on there. So they're not mine, they're Jake's, and he's got cream on with fruit, whereas Kevin and myself, we had strawberry yoghurt with strawberries and blueberries on, but they were very nice. So all the others are now in the freezer, and there's just a couple left out for Adele for her tea tonight. So enjoyed doing them. So yes, I think that's probably me for today. So I hope everybody's had a lovely day today, and I'll see you all again tomorrow for another Vlogmas. Bye for now.